The surgery wasn't painful. What was painful was afterwards, when the bone and the antenna slowly merge. It took months for the antenna to osseointegrate. So now the antenna is part of my skeleton, which also means that I'm also officially taller. My name is Harbisson and I'm a cyborg artist. My cyborg journey started in 2003 when I was studying music composition in England, and it started as an art project, but then it became a life project. I have an implant in my knee that allows me to sense the magnetic north. Sensing north is probably a sense that we used to have as a species centuries or thousands of years ago, but that we've lost. So the aim was to see if we could awake a dormant sense. And it's a way of connecting with the Earth, with planet Earth, in a way that we can't connect. And I have this collar here that I'm testing now, which allows me to sense the passage of time. When the sun is shining, the planet gets hot. When it's nighttime, it's not so hot. So a way of sensing time is by feeling where the sun is shining. So I think it's a bit poetic to sense the passage of time through thermoception. As a child, I was always fascinated by the amount of senses and organs that other species have, the elements that surround us and that we've never been able to sense as a species.
Hi, I'm Paprats. I am a student and a cyborg artist. I am creating a new cyborg sense which allows me to feel the ultraviolet rays from the sun and translate it to vibrations. I want to create visual art to raise awareness about phenomena that we cannot perceive.
I am Paul Lombarte. My aim is to create art with my heartbeats. That's why I digitalize my heart, and I am selling my heartbeats in the form of an NFT.
Most of us that are becoming cyborgs are just independent people that are interested or curious about sensing something from outside, or also outputting something from inside. The antenna allows me to sense the dominant color in front of me. It sends the vibration of the color inside my skull, and then it vibrates. So I feel the vibrations of color, and these vibrations also allow me to hear them. So I hear different notes for different colors, from infrareds to ultraviolet. I've merged with an AS. AS is an artificial sense. When you merge with an artificial sense, your brain needs to slowly create the intelligence, the knowledge. So it's a longer process. At the beginning, everything is just chaos. A new stimuli that makes no sense, but that slowly and gradually your brain can make sense of the new sense. As a species, things that we've never been able to sense before, if we start revealing these elements through technology. The only way I have of sharing what it feels to have a new sense is by expressing myself artistically through this new sense. So that's why I create artworks that allow me to express myself through these sounds of color, the color of sound. And that's how most of us cyborgs express or share this having new senses. At the beginning, I saw that the creation of a new sense would allow me to express myself artistically through this new sense. But later I saw that the creation of the organ is the artwork itself. So I see the antenna as an artwork that is merged with my body. So it's a bit different from other traditional art forms where you see a separation between artist, artwork, space where it happens, and the audience. In cyborg art, everything happens in one place. I think the future of the cyborg art world will be easier in the near future. 3D printers will help us create smaller biocompatible materials, and there's more and more people that are less afraid of merging biologically with technology. Many friends and family don't fully understand what we are doing and why we are doing it. Our aim is to explore, to experience, and we see this as an art movement. So sometimes it's difficult for people to understand what we're doing because there's nothing to understand. Our aim is actually to reconnect with nature by adding senses that allows us to feel nature in a deeper way. Humans have been isolating themselves from nature and other species, and by adding senses that other species have, we might be able to reconnect with them.